Alright, my dear friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be playing some games on the PTR patch against my good friend Old Yakov. The player formerly known as Young Yakov has changed it to Old Yakov. He turned 20 earlier this year and he's let me on a secret that he believes life as he knows is now officially over. Not a teenager anymore. Is it really worth living? And I told him, I agree with you, buddy. It is. Once you're not 19 anymore, what really is the point? He says, I'm old, I'm losing to everyone. I said, welcome to the club, brother. We can maybe play some games together. So this is the newest update on the balance patch. For the people that don't know, Old Yakov or Young Yakov, however you want to call him, he is a Zerg player that is one of the up-and-coming Zerg players that we have in Europe, one of the few. He is usually floating somewhere between 6.2k MMR and 6.4k MMR, I think. He has these periods where he has massive upswings, and then sometimes for 2 or 3 weeks he will stabilize a bit. And these young players, they all get so depressed, you know? It's like, oh no, I haven't gained 300 MMR in the past 2 months. I suck now. I'm gonna be like Harstem for the rest of my life. Like, oh, come on, get it together, buddy. It's not that bad. It always was the same with max packs as well. Like he would talk to me like he's had his last period of improvement. He's like, Harstem, I don't know what's happening with me. I just can't beat anyone anymore. And then I check like his Illegalag and he just lost like a map to like Zest or something. It's like, oh yeah, that does seem awful, max packs. You're only rank 3 currently on Illegalag. You definitely do seem like you're not in shape whatsoever. It's like, ah, you joke. I feel like the younger generations, they have lost some of the confidence that the young players had in my generation. We all were so freaking cocky, man. When I was coming up, I was freaking rank 150 on the ladder. And if you would have pitted me up against the top 5 player in the world, I would have believed I had a good chance. You know, I was favored in my mind. I was the best. And, you know, I never actually became the best, but I always truly believed that I was. Every moment of the day. And these young ones, you know, they're winning everything. It's complaining. Oh, it's so hard. I'm young. My joints still work. Oh, piss off. Ooh, is this a 50 hash? I didn't even properly scout, to be honest. What are we gonna do? So, actually, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna be playing some Blink stuff. I have actually been... Oh, I forgot my warp gate. I've been getting very fond of these Blink build orders. I used to hate them because I didn't quite know how to transition out of them. And when I was in Bulgaria for a tournament, I was talking quite a bit with Stats. And Stats would ask a lot of questions to all the Protoss players. And I remember that we were talking about PvZ, and we were talking about like Blink openers into Storm and that type of stuff. And then we were just talking about what we think of Tempest. And I really like Tempest. And I realized that although I was giving him all this, you know, he was asking me questions and I was telling him everything that I knew or everything that I felt about the game, I realized that a lot of the things that I was talking about, I wasn't actually doing. Like, I like the thought of playing Blink into Storm into Tempest very much, but then when I'm watching my own games, I wasn't really doing that a whole lot. I was all-inning a lot of the time. Playing much more aggressive builds in the early game, less secure, less solid. What the hell is this? This seems like a serious attack. I'm just going to send this bad boy back a little. He probably wants to go for a cancel on this base on my 3rd. That's what I'm expecting here. So we're just going to hit this right in the face. That's what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to commit there the moment he sees it. We're going to have another Oracle popping out right now. I wonder if I can hold this if he does decide to kind of come in here. Okay, this is really good for me. He has a spore there, so that's less good for me. This thing was fine. We're gonna get double gases, and I want another pylon as well. So we get Twilight into Forge. This is all fairly standard. We're gonna have our 3rd bad boy coming in soon as well. I'm just gonna get 1 extra adept. So now we have 3 adepts. With 3 adepts, you can do something cool because with 3 adepts, you actually have the ability. Not many people know this, to one-shot creep tumors. Well, actually, a lot of people do know this. If you didn't know this, and you might not be capable of counting. You can one-shot creep tumors, which is a huge thing. So I just overcharged my Oracle over there, if you don't know what that animation is. So I got a little bit more energy. Then I can use these 2 for a little bit of kind of side harassment. And these 3, they're going to be the main thing here, you know, in the mix. They're gonna be the real boys, okay? So just kind of on the edge here. Not gonna commit too hard. Oh, he wants to move out with his with the queens. I was gonna say with the boys, but they're not the boys for sure. Doesn't have a forward base quite yet, which does worry me. There's very little workers in general, no? Is this something that actually worries me? There's a lot of gas coming in, my man. Oh, it would be a shame if you were to lose that. Just gonna get some boys on the side, some pylons on the side. We're just building these dudes. Like, I don't actually have to be... Oh, maybe I can do this. Yeah, you have so much energy right now that this feels very normal for me. We can definitely get some worker kills here too, you know? Oh no, not your workers, or not your queens, sorry. Only it was workers. Wait, if he has nothing here, that means that I can just go... Oh, I don't actually have energy anymore, do I? I don't actually have energy anymore. Now, this was a very successful little move out. I do have to admit that. Just going to add a Templar Archives into the mix as well. I don't really see a way for my opponent to honestly do anything useful. We're just going to Sentry Overcharge this bad boy too. This is just such a clean victory for me, to be honest. Like, I played this early game very well. I should make sure that I don't die against something. That's why I overcharge this idiot. I want to see if he's not getting anything weird over there either. Like, what would you call it? Like a overcharge. No, not overcharge. What you call that? What was I gonna say? What is that thing called? Oh, Overlord speed. There we go. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. There's a lot of freaking dudes, hey? Just gonna send these over here. We have Storm on the way, or at least we should have Storm on the way. This main base is so large. If he ever wanted to put a Nidus there, I don't think I would ever find it. I also want to see what his follow-up is going to be. I want actually a little bit more gateways, just a couple more. And then I always have the ability to get a fourth over here, you know what I mean? It's always there, it's always there. When we go down, then we go down together. Ooh, that's bad for him. Very bad for him. Oh, didn't really get any major info there, to be honest. Oh, he's actually coming to play right now. Which is, of course, allowed. I did kind of feel that coming. What? There were hopefully some queens in there. I still think I have some random zealots somewhere, and this storm is about to finish up. It should theoretically be impossible for me to lose this game, but I'm the king of losing theoretical games. My friends call me the theoretical loser. Actually, the theoretical winner, that's what they would call me. My friends do call me the theoretical loser, though. It's kind of weird. Kind of rude in a way, eh? Okay, I'm gonna hit that one more time. I forgot I can build Immortals as well. I'm gonna get a fourth base here. Not because I have to, but because I can. Sometimes in life you have to do things just because you can. I'm gonna get 2 more storms on one of these Templars once I warp one in. I just need a little bit more energy. Oh, that was good. Hey, this is just a fat W, no? So this is... I kept all of these alive, which is great. If you don't understand it. And it's great because they often give you a lot of value over time. I have this base alive, which is great too. I have this Immortal, which is also phenomenal. The best, one could even say. I want a +3 attack here. And I'm going to add a second Forge as well. So he's going to scout into my main base and he's going to realize that he's in a crap spot. I actually want to send some more workers into this position. I really want to know if he's getting into Hive yet or if this is all just a dream. It's only just a dream. Okay, I actually did a little bit of damage. Eh, I would regret this if I were to lose this base, eh? Look at him go. Oh, he's actually still all in. I kind of forgot about that. Maybe losing that base wasn't the end of the world. I'm not sure if getting more Stalkers really is the play either, to be honest. So the reason why this shouldn't work is because I have sufficient anti-air. At least I should have enough, anti-ground. And he shouldn't have enough anti-air because he has actually no anti-air whatsoever. So this should have all just died pretty much for free. But because my oracles were busy on a trip to wherever the hell it was, instead I didn't really get the kills there. That actually did suck. That was really poorly done by me. We're gonna get quite a few kills still in the end. That was very poor, considering how good the earlier portion of the game was. Gonna get a couple of these guys. I really want an energy overcharge, don't I? And I'm gonna get some zealots out on the map as well. That's also pretty freaking key. Losing my fort here sucked. Okay, I'll instantly say that I'm not a fan of how I bundled punch. Messed that up. Bumbled? How I bumbled that. I could have done that much better. Okay, so here we go. We have a couple of these. My oracle is obviously dealing a lot of damage. There's infinite energy as well, which is really nice. Oh, that's suboptimal too. That was very suboptimal, but maybe I can still do this. I mean, this is a win, absolutely. Absolutely guaranteed, right? Because he has no upgrades, he's still on +1. He was on 66 workers. This was really poorly ended by me. I should have been in position, my oracle should have been scouting, I should have checked his army movement and was coming out after the first push. Second forge was kind of crazy, given the context of the game, is that he's all-inning me from layer tech with just 1 upgrade. Like, I don't have to be up 3 upgrades. I rather have like 2 extra sentries than a shield weapon upgrade, or a shield upgrade, because it's not necessary. Alright, nice game. Solid stuff. Let's get into our next one. Alright, next map is going to be Ultra Love, once again against Old Jacob. We were talking a little bit in the lobby before, and he said he was surprised how well his push did. If he thinks this is a push going well, then I don't want to see a push go wrong for him. He did say that if he had played a little better, he believed he would have won. I mean, that's kind of always the case in StarCraft. But I guess we share a similar mindset on this, which I enjoy. I always find it very fun when people tell me that as well. It's like, if I just played a little better. Because I'm the exact same, you know? It's like, I always want to tell people when they do something that doesn't seem good to me or doesn't seem viable, or they play in a way that annoys me. I always want to tell them, the way that you just play there, you know, if I actually was a decent player, this wouldn't have worked. So I like that he has it. It's a bit of that, you know, that 20-year-old energy that I want in there. You know, I like that. I do enjoy that. Young Jacob generally is one of the players I really cheer for. I would love for him to make it big. You know, I think he's a phenomenal player. There's just some people over the years. But first of all, I want to say that when I was young, so much younger than today, like when I was like 18 or 17, I remember that whenever other young players would do well, I would get really jealous and I would hate them for it. You know, I hated every other player that was younger than me and would do better than me. It's like they've had less time than me and they're better. I was like, you know, that really got me going in a bad way. But nowadays, whenever I see like a young player, you know, and I see them coming up through the ranks, you know, like, I remember when Young Jacob was like 5.7k MMR, you know, I remember those days. It's like, I'm just so happy when then they, you know, and they take out like a higher level player. Just, it feels good. It's like, I was there to watch that progress, and it's really cool to kind of look at that. I don't think I ever could have imagined me feeling genuine joy for someone younger than me having actually good results. And I guess it's a maturity thing. I remember, you know, even with friends, it's like when your friends did well, it's like, I wanted to do well. Now he's doing well. He's getting the wins and the fame and the power, you know. It's like, I wanted all that stuff. No, my friend is getting it. Even if we're good friends. I had good rivalries with my own friends like that. Nowadays, I just feel so happy when they do well. It's different. I wonder if that's a thing with age or because I know that I'm not winning any tournaments soon. I laugh, but I cry. Okay, I'm gonna go home with these. Just gonna put this into the box. Do we want double Oracle here? We played a triple Oracle last game. I'm genuinely more of a really just a double Oracle type of guy, or single Oracle even. I don't want to say I popularized single Oracle, but I popularized single Oracle pretty freaking well. Okay, we'll get a Twilight Council over here, hey? Get one of these things too. Feels good. One of the things you always got to be careful of when you're playing things like single Oracle is that people can really deal some serious damage to you. Like, if you're not there to, you know, to stop it. Oh, there you go, buddy. He did not micro that well. He shouldn't have lost that. He really shouldn't have. It always feels so good when you get a kill against someone. You know, and you know you shouldn't. It feels nice. It really does feel nice. Okay. Gonna get fast blink, just going into 3 gas. Wanna chrono that pretty bad. Get a thing up here. And I want a energy overcharge on this bad boy too. I really want as much energy as possible, and I want to deny quite a bit of creep too. It's going to be super helpful for me later on into the game. So I want to make sure that I hit this one right. Okay, to hit that one at least. If I can deny a lot of creep, the reason why I would like that so much is then my stalkers, which are going to hit like a truck hopefully, are going to be much more effective. So the energy overcharge for single Oracle build orders, I think is a godsend. It really is. As long as I don't lose these adepts, I think I'm actually in a pretty banging spot. I do think I'm in a pretty banging spot. I wish I had better pylon positioning already though. Okay, he's trying once again to go for it. Understandable, of course. Look, I'm not blaming the guy. Just saying you gotta be careful, buddy. So he probably saw all of that, yeah. I was very afraid of that it just building him right in his vision. Maybe that wasn't entirely necessary. Maybe not entirely necessary. Okay, we get another one over here. We have a very, very good setup right now. Let's see if we can actually deal some damage though, hey? Let's see if we can actually deal some damage. Okay, where are we at, buddy? So we're coming in with a pretty clean attack. Oh, look at that. So yeah, this is phenomenal stuff. It really is. Okay, this feels good too. I want to overcharge that when possible. So look at that. Look how low his worker count is here, eh? This is very neat for me. This actually is very neat for me. So in this case, when we see such a low worker count, I'm not even sure if a fort base is really what we need. I think what we really need is maybe more units, eh? Maybe more units is what we just need. Ember supply block, which is also painful. Okay, here he comes, boss man. Okay, we just overcharged my sentry, which I'm not sad about. I just wish I also would have... Oh, crap. Maybe I would have wished we would have overcharged something else too. Okay, we're gonna put these guys in here. We're actually dead here. Okay, we lost a lot of our stuff. We don't have immortals that we're pumping. We don't have a good setup for another Overcharge. Look how much cash we have right now. This is really sad. Because we had such a good early game. I really think we did. Maybe I can still maneuver at least a little bit here. Like sometimes, because this is a low worker push, you know? So sometimes, as you can, with Stalkers, just with Stalkers, you can actually get a lot done. You actually can get a lot done. And I think it might be the case. I forgot to build a fort base, by the way. Suboptimal, for sure. Like, I just don't have any pylons that are helping me out. Just none. Just absolutely none. Come on, give me overcharge. I want an oracle, once again. Just for the sake of it. Okay, we now have our fort base up and running. I mean, this was a very low worker count attack for him, and I defended with a fort, so I'm fairly happy with it. I have so far defended with a fourth, by the way. It's not necessarily over, even though my position is looking pretty spicy. Oh, come on, Kevin, really? Is that how we want to give it up here? Give it up for the sentry that died. Okay, this is a good set of forces, I think. Okay, he's gonna try hitting that thing. He's gonna kill 2 of my extra gateways as well. So it's important that whenever you lose gateways, you try to rebuild them ASAP. It really is kind of, yeah, it's very important. It's kind of very important, one could even say. I have my next energy overcharge coming in relatively soon too. Oh, look at that. And we have Storm available too. Would you just look at all of these good things happening to me. Oh crap, what's happening here? If I can hit this right in the face once, that would be big. I can hit it another time. And it's gonna hit me right in the face. Square in the face. Love that he's doing some all-in, so I can show off the defense with the energy overcharge. It's a little bit more technical often, because the battery overcharge, you know, you just click it and it works for you, but it feels like you have such a strong early game presence with even just one Oracle that you have a lot of scouting, like way more scouting than usual, that although your actual direct defense is a bit weaker, if you see it in time, you can use 2 defensive overcharges and actually get a good setup. And I managed to hold this pretty easily here with a fort base as well. I actually do wonder what his worker count was with that first push. I want to say it was like 55 or something. Maybe even less. It was 48. I held this with 71 workers and a fort base. I'm very happy with this. Robo was going down. I think that was late. I think the fact that I was supply block here really sucked as well. I would have loved to have one preemptive energy recharge already on this sentry, and then my next recharge can be on this Oracle, like stasis, makes it much harder for him to attack. And when I'm being attacked like this, all of my buildings should be pumping stuff. I should be adding more Oracles in there already, because Oracles over time, you know, they gather energy, they can put stasis, they can deal with links very efficiently. But win is a win. This is nice. I enjoyed this game for sure. All right, up next is Ley Lines. Let's see if we can actually block him from taking his natural. Maybe we can go with like a double adept stuff and see if we can do anything there. I'm pretty happy how I've been defending. I think it's just one of the things in general that I've been feeling now with Protoss is that because you can use stuff more frequently, like stasis wards, the scouting ability, revelation, also just hallucination on the sentry in PvT. It feels like the actual all-ins at times might be a little bit trickier to hold. But before, what would happen sometimes is that if I use my oracles to harass, you know, and I kill like 4 creep tumors or so, which theoretically should be good. It's like, oh, 4 creep tumors, that's nice, you know, we dealt some damage. But then I don't really have energy to use revelation to scout. Then I very often just was completely blindsided and died to the same type of pushes that now I'm holding much more easily, because I can just use these stasis traps. And if I'm not getting any information, I can just use revelation on a base. It feels easier to keep your adepts alive on the other side of the map because you have so much energy. So it's really been similar to how I've been feeling in PvT, and I've mentioned this as well, where I actually feel much stronger against all-ins now. I do have to see how it's going to work if I get pushed back very far, because I think a good advantage, specifically against Zerg, is the scouting. So if you're being pushed back and you can't scout as easily, like there's lots of links coming in everywhere, I think it just might be a little bit harder. Against Terran you can always use Guardian Shield, but Guardian Shield doesn't do a whole lot against Zerg, because a lot of their army tends to consist of spell damage in Biles or in Zergling. So I'm really curious, like something like Queen Ling also scares the ever-living crap out of me on like relatively low drone counts. I actually, it does scare me to think about that type of build order. Either way, I'm home already, very early with this probe. Not great, not ideal. Let's see if we can move out a little bit here. Up, there we go. Double chronos on these adepts. Oh, this is the base where you can take your rich Vespine geyser. That fort is a bait for Protoss at least. I think Zerg might be fine taking it. I don't like it as a toss. I really don't. Is he a run buyer? I don't even know, to be honest. Just gonna hide this thing over here, and we're not gonna cancel it. But he doesn't know whether I'm canceling or not. So going for a run by at this point is just a little bit scary for him. And that's what you want to be doing, right? You want to make things scary for your opponent to commit to. If you can do that on a consistent basis, you're going to be a fantastic player. Okay. Get a chrono out here. Floop. Nice. Dude, he only has 2, really? Seems like an issue now. I just attacked my own adept. But then that didn't happen. Actually, I played this perfectly. There's no world in which I could have executed this any better. Perfect execution. I should have attacked my own adept. That was a misclick. I mean, it's not like you guys look at that and write it down in your notebook. Oh, good move by Harstem. At least I hope not. In that case, I've created an audience of low IQ clowns. Which, that's not the case. Now, all of you are very high IQ. I see it every day when I read the emails I receive. And the YouTube comments as well. Hey, hello? Just build it. Like, what is this dance? Yeah. He wasn't ready to tango anymore. He'd taken off his dancing shoes already. Okay. This guy is not a sexy little swine. Hate to see it. Oh, we should look at that. A little bit of a Tempest Rush, eh? Ooh, I'm gonna kill 2 workers here. No, there's none. I mean, you can't really blame me for this. I couldn't have known, possibly, that he went for a build with no workers at his third. Wait, what is he doing then? I'm gonna go for a little Tempest. Tempest push. I've been dreaming of this build. Ew, nasty. Did not go well. Okay, we're just gonna return back home. Seems time consuming. Is pretty time consuming. I think I'll need to do it though. Just to get a little bit more energy on these guys, eh? Do I have enough? Yeah, I do have enough. Tempests are so cheap now. 250, 175. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Really, we're going in? It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Okay, we get that. Ooh, he's moving quite far out here. I'm not gonna lie about that. Okay, maybe we can hit this one more time. God. Come on, you can do it, Kevin. And I want to follow this up. So we're basically doing the same thing as last game. No, okay. That is obviously not true. We're doing a similar approach to the setup. So like this obviously is not the same as last game because we're opening up with Tempest Rush. But the plan, the end game is the same. So before I mentioned like basically Blinkstalker into Storm into Tempest. Right now we're just kind of gonna reverse it. Just start at the end. This could end bad for me. It is not going to quite yet. So going up to 6 of these guys. And I doubt he has the air units here already, you know? I mean, there would be no reason for him to have the air units here already. It just wouldn't make any sense. So we're just gonna move in. Then kill his 4th base, and we just sit on 3 base. We're kind of doing a defensive all-in this case. I'm afraid of something happening here, by the way. I don't know what could be happening, but whatever it is that could be happening, potentially has the, you know, the ability of being very freaking bad. Oh, he's dealing so much damage with this, eh? This is not great. It really is not. So, when I said a defensive all-in, the point often of defensive all-in is that you defend whatever your opponent does. That is very important in the defensive portion of the all-in, which we executed quite poorly here. I now realize because, well, let's face it, we're not super alive. We're just gonna long distance mine this particular patch. More of these. You guys moving around, eh? I mean, it's obvious to me what he's going for. It's going to be corruptors here. Wonder if I can finish this thing up. Oh my god. Oh no, I saw the hydras already. Why would I say corruptors? Doesn't even make any sense. What? Oh. Oh, we can actually do this. I don't think we can we? We don't have blink quite yet. But maybe? These stalkers are gonna be the one that saved me. And after all... Hey, it's not half bad, right? I mean, we survive for now, but... Can we really call this surviving? We're hanging on by a thread. Does he have upgrades on this? Yes, +1. We have 4 of these. Okay, we're just gonna build the 4th over here, which is where I intended it to go initially. I already researched Storm. I wasn't aware of that. I love it when I do things that make sense. When did I research Storm, though? Usually if I can't remember something like that, there's a good reason for why I can't remember it. Can I... This is not... Okay, now this is in range. Feels awkward, to be honest. Not a huge fan of it. Okay, we're gonna have 2 storms on this. Oh, look at him go. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you say that my storm is complete? I mean, if his plan is to try and kill me right now, then that's a bad plan, you know? This is a good wall, by the way. Holy crap. I just kind of improvised this. King of improvisation. Love to see it. Oh, not great. One improv king. Let's throw some storms on this clown. No! I mean, this is a bad trade, right? He sniped 1 stormer, loses 5-6 hydras. It's definitely not worth it. I think if I can fit it in here, I want a mothership. 400, 400. Takes very long to build this guy. It is a beautiful wall. It really is. I love the way that wall looks. Okay. So it looks bad that I got caught here, but in reality... Actually, I don't really care about that. Yeah, I don't have to go there. In reality, it's good information. So we're just gonna spread these guys out a little bit so we know exactly what's coming for me. This thing is getting closer. We're now in the setup that I wanted from the very start. I think I could have gotten there in a much more in an elegant way, I would say. This was not very elegant. This is not a very elegant solution to my problem. Maybe even one of the least elegant solutions to the problem that I could have thought of. I want to make sure that I have some vision here. Okay, he's coming out here. I mean, I don't have a lot of kind of room to move, to do stuff, you know? I don't feel so... Oh my god, he's coming here as well. This is a fight at least that I can take. I'm expecting him to kind of go ham on the other side as well. So I'm gonna keep these guys over here. I have my Templar. No. Oh, that's not great. Come on, prepare him. Where's my mothership? Oh, you're here. You are here, aren't you? Okay. We're gonna redo my control groups a little bit. So I want some Archons in this mix. We're gonna get Immortals going into this army too. Some more of this stuff. And I want an Observer. And then on top of that, I want this here too. Okay, this should work theoretically. Hey, this is a win. This fight is at least. I don't know if the entire game is going to be a win. This fight was a major win. He came from 2 angles and he thought he could break me. But I am no regular toss. I'm the guy that lives in your nightmares. Nice. So this guy is gonna stay here. I'm still fully expecting something dumb to happen at any point now, to be quite honest. Okay, get one more of these. And we want a 5th base too. I was expecting some Niduses in my main too. Like, I'm really expecting a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff just isn't happening. Ooh. So I do have to admit, I get kind of excited looking at the lurker count here. Excited in a bad way. I don't have an observer in this army, which is now my issue. Let's see if we can do anything here. Oh, that's not great. Do you think I can clear this? If I can clear it before this cannon dies, that would be huge. Yeah. Okay, he now doesn't have vision of my army anymore, which is kind of a big deal. I need way more observers into the mix if I ever want to succeed in life. It's not brilliant. You have a lot of gates though. Maybe we can just go for a warp in here. I needed way more of this stuff. What happened with my Oracle, by the way? Kind of forgot that I had it at some point even. Oh wait. Oh, he stimmed. Or whatever it's called. Dashed? Lunged? He did something and he tried getting to me. We lost all of our Tempest, which actually does really suck. There's a lot of these guys. He's gonna get a bunch of lurkers, I can only imagine. I want a Zealot run by out and about on the map. I killed this base. Was that his 5th or his 6th? If that was his 5th, I'm in a good spot. If that was his 6th, I'm in a god-awful spot. I think it might have been his 7th. You can probably guess what I think of that spot. If it's his 7th. It's not great. Alright, it really ain't. I'm just gonna go here. Okay, this will be good. Yeah, I can't recall me anymore, whatever you call it. You can't abduct me anymore. Okay, I wanna kill this thing fast. I bet he was trying to abduct me real bad there. Then he realized he couldn't. But he felt real sad though. He stimmed away real quick too. Yeah, come on, try catching something. When you walked through the door, it was clear to me. You need to piss off with these zealots, cause he has creep and he can see. Come on, mind this thing. I need the gas here pretty badly too. So here I actually prefer Stasis Ward over other stuff. Because I need some... I would like to win some time. If he decides to, you know, move out and go for it. It's coming to this top side right now. Let's see if I can just warp some of these bad boys. Oh no, please. Come on, buddy. That's a pretty powerful stuff. I'm going for a run by now though. It's also pretty powerful stuff, I'm not gonna lie. So we're just sitting here at a distance. This looks bad for me, but only the uninitiated would say that. Okay, I think I might be dead. But only if you are uninitiated. Look at this. He doesn't actually have a lot of stuff here, does he? Oh, that was my last Stormer. Come on. You think we can just do this, or this is highly illegal? I feel like this is highly illegal, to be honest. Look how powerful my dude is, though. He really packs a punch. I can't stress enough how much of a punch this guy packs. He's a real puncher packer. Some of these. We have more Tempest as well. Clearing a lot of drones out here. It's doing some good work for me. A problem that I might run into at this point, though, is the fact that I lost my 3rd base and that this base is fairly open. It's an open border policy. Not great if this guy wants to run Zerglings into your natural and main. Okay, that's not great either. I'm just gonna check the bottom side here too. Ooh, I thought he was gonna catch me there, to be honest. Oh, clearing creep with Templar, love to see it. I just want to see how many bases he has, to be honest. I don't really care so much about killing bases at this point. Did I accidentally activate the cloaking field? Or do I do that on purpose? No. If I had done it on purpose, I probably would have known that I did it. Hello? How about we kill the base instead of running away? Well, a stasis ward here. Okay, here we go for our dude. This feels nice. This also feels nice. Oh, here he comes. A lot of these guys. This feels less nice. If that hadn't happened. Oh no. Him taking out all of my tempers like a beast wasn't on my bingo card. But he keeps killing all my zealots here. What the hell is that stuff? Okay, here we go again. Invisibility. I was paying attention. Why would he do that? Oh. I mean, we don't really have a base to protect here anymore. I think we might have lost this game. This was actually a good game though. I really thought it was dead much earlier. Okay, I want to turn all of these into bad boys too. Yeah, the Tempest Rush didn't quite entirely work out. I still felt at some point we got into an okay position, but then the attack that I didn't expect from the left side, him getting in position, that really felt like a bad meme, you know? And I'm already not much of a memer, even for good memes. So imagine what I thought of that one. We're just gonna run around here. And then put this one in here. No, how about we move back? This is absolutely the opposite of what I wanted. Hello, boss. What are we doing out here? There's nothing here. Oh, yes, please. Let me kill you. No cancel. Getting a couple more kills out here, too. If we just get the... I was just thinking about this. Oh. Just get all of his bases. Imagine we kill all of this guy's bases, right? How hard would that be, realistically? Probably very hard, realistically. But if we do get all of them, and we kill all of them, that would be truly epic. I wonder if I can get one of these on here. That would be very helpful. Okay. We now know where his army is. That is also very helpful. No, please. Ooh. I mean, it doesn't matter, because that base meant nothing to me. I swear. This isn't just the cope of an ex-lover. Like, that fire has burned out a while ago, my dear friends. I actually don't care at all about that base anymore. Ooh, this one, however, this one's pretty fresh, let me tell you. It's only 10 minutes old. This is a good fight, though, for me. Yeah, we lost quite a bit. Also not gonna lie about that. Oh, that was not brilliant. I wonder if I can just kind of run past him. What if we pretend that he doesn't exist? I wonder if that's a winning strategy here. So I lost all of my mining bases right now. I think it might just be the winning strategy. So just kind of run past him. Okay, I wonder if I can get this. No, I can't. Okay, that was a very good one. That was a big winning shot there. To you guys, that might have looked like a losing shot, but to me, that was absolutely a winning shot. Okay. Whoop. Some of these over here. Still have this base alive, by the way. It's just... Oh, crap. That was bad. I repeat, that was bad. Losing all of your units. Oh my god, that also was bad. That could potentially do something for you. It's usually not what we consider a good play. He's going in for the run by 2. I thought I could get him still. But now, I'm pretty sure we can't. Oh wait, he's actually just sitting here. I don't think he has a detection with him. What if we just run into his main base? He should base trade, by the way. He can just do that. Like, he's absolutely allowed to just base trade. Oh my god, he's also allowed to do this, I guess. Let's see how strong this guy is. I wonder if my position was good. It felt okay at some point. Here it felt good. Here it felt very... Oh, he was very far ahead. I hadn't realized that here. 71. He's not on Hive though yet. There's so much cash in the bank. So do I. Actually, my early game wasn't very powerful. I was pretty late with my extra upgrades too. Hit 1-1. Yeah, okay, I thought I actually thought my position was much better. I was starting to get a little bit upset, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but he already had 5 bases here. I thought this was his 5th, and when I killed it, I was very happy, but I killed his 6th while I was still on 4. It's a lot less impactful, let me tell you, to kill a 6th base rather than a 5th. They don't really care about 12 gas at this point. Yeah, he had a lot of income, 95 drones. So some of the fights felt okay, but he was outmining me by a significant margin. So then in the end, I need to take way better fights than what I was doing. Because I had some really bad ones too. Like this wasn't even that good of a fight. Yeah, resources lost is very close. You can't have that. Oh, he actually just outplayed me this game. Yeah, this also was bad. No Templar here. I should have built some cannons in this area, but I was too lazy. Which wasn't brilliant. It really wasn't. All right. Well, a good set of games, though, against old Yakov. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as he enjoyed that last game. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see all of you next time for more videos. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.